considered the underdogs. Everybody just write them off the map. And they are the champions of last year, or at least last season. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go straight into round 2. Team EVOS Esports SG, they will be on the blue team, while for the red side will be none other than Reborn themselves.
Yep, it's going to be another chill pick. Make sure you don't have to deal with these super annoying flex picks. Don't want to deal with that whatsoever. However, Reborn on the other side, they're probably forced to ban out Harith at some point, unless they're super confident they can let it go. I don't think they want to do that ever, so Harith is going to be the next ban.
I mean, Harith, you know, it's just the whole story of being nerf, but still very strong. So it's hard, you know. Nerf Harith, please. How many times do you do it in nerf? They nerfed 3 times already, according to the patches.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, some of them didn't really matter. Like, maybe, like, the latest one, okay, that one actually made a significant difference.
But still so strong.
Again, he is really strong if you don't have any counter picks set up for it. But this is the last 6 seconds. I'm expecting EVOS to decide on getting rid of another tank. I guess Kaya? Oh, no. Claude instead. Making sure that Lung is losing some options here. Reborn?
I feel like Reborn's going to ban out Grok. Can we say that? Can we confidently say that?
I can confidently say that that would be a pretty decent option here, or they could leave it up and ban something else. I think even if Reborn decided to get rid of Kaya, that'd be pretty good as well, and then they would easily pick up the Grok. So it's like you're kind of giving up one or the other.
Yep.
Say, hey, I don't need Lunox to win, but you can take Lunox, I'll take Grok and something else that potentially might be able to carry the game.
Yep. I think a Grok induction will work so well. But
Archive.
Okay. So now Grok is open. So EVOS right now, they have to choose or pick a poison. It looks like they're going to take Grok instead. It's going to leave Lunox back to Reborn.
Yeah, I think Reborn easily will take Lunox, no problem, because Lung is super comfortable on it. I don't think there's any reason why he shouldn't be able to be given his primary meta hero.
Kenpachi hovering onto Kaya. I like this, and yeah, it could be a good one. Kaya and of course Lunox into play, but then now they will have a problem choosing their primary tank if they want to go through this lineup.
Yeah, I think that EVOS easily could just, I mean, Kaya's not on the table, so they can lock in the Minotaur if they wanted to. Not going to be, it's going to be still a decently strong composition overall, but what are they going to? I think they might consider locking in the Leomore, or they're considering picking Badang once more. Because I mean, Potato, we don't know.
Come on, man. No. If Badang also don't be a 2nd or 3rd pick. At least make it as a slot 5 pick at the very least, man. I mean, so yeah, that's a smarter choice. Thank you so much, EVOS Esports SG. I like this dual tank setup with, of course, Hayabusa being played out. And speaking of which, Grok and Minotaur, they pair so well. They can annoy every single opponent the heck out of it.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree there. And now coming in for their last lock-in, what do Reborn want to do? They've got their primary mage. They could just lock in and carry for themselves if they really wanted to, but Hayabusa is something that they haven't been able to deal with, and they're gonna lock in the Thanos.
I like this pick, but then again, you are going to miss out. I mean, there's still many assassins. There's still really a lot of assassins over here. So maybe they want to prioritize onto the off lane, try to take down this anyone who is paired out with the off lane as well. I think it's going to be Hayabusa. They try to do that one-on-one scenario.
Yeah. I think if they can get, I mean, again, in this situation where if somebody is playing Hayabusa into the Thamos matchup, Thamos is going to win until level 4.
Correct.
And then Soul has to, whoever is going to be playing Hayabusa, it could be shifted around, I'm not too sure.
Okay.
But if Hayabusa hits level 4, there's only one particular situation. He gets all his ninjutsu stacks, and he's poked out the Thamos low enough to kill him with the ult. That's the only situation in which Hayabusa wins, unless he has a lead. So if they're both even, that's one situation that Hayabusa wins. If not, Thamos is just gonna smash.
Correct. I do agree on that. So now they have these final 2 picks. I think they should go for a tank on assassin first. I feel like their tank choices are very limited already, but then it looks like they're gonna go for the marksmen instead, so they can replace it more like what you call this, an assassin, because carry, she can play with assassin items as well.
Agree. I honestly think this is pretty smart because they know that EVOS isn't going to get a primary tank anymore, a primary or support tank. Yeah. Their bans also reflected that they don't want to deal with that. They're not even going to force them into a suboptimal tank, so they can just hold it up as a counter pick, a situation, choose a better situational tank for this particular.
But here's the thing, Reborn needs to pull this game, and okay, Potato, I see you.
Your team
Deals
is
on.
picking.
Deals on. You gotta get the Savage though. But here's the thing, they chose Gord. They chose Gord, who can CC as well. You have Minotaur who can CC again, and when you have Badang, say for example, like you catch everybody off guard with the ultimate fist, that would be like the perfect combo wombo situation.
I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Gord is gonna be so good in this situation because here is what they want to do. EVOS is gonna play a front-to-front situation where Reborn's front line is going to be fighting against EVOS's front line, and they're not gonna let them through to get to the back line ever. Hayabusa has the added mobility. His primary target is gonna be looking to catch Silo at any point of time, or maybe force Lung to go into Brilliance at some point, because Rin, he's not going to be able to get to the backline very easily, and even if he does, he's got to deal with 2 tanks, he's got to deal with CC from Potato, who can lock him up, allowing Bambi to just ult away.
That is the perfect situation for EVOS. At the same time, Reborn, they got their last pick, which is a high loss. I assume that they want to care for the disengagement, because with all those attacks, but then, one more time, why high loss in a way that it helps to CC as well to provide the cover, the initiation. So Reborn, perhaps they have a sleeve under, they have tricks under their sleeves. But then how? EVOS, hey, you know what? Potato? I mean, if it all stands aside, that Badang again, coming in here, putting me in a very bad situation. But ladies and gentlemen, Reborn is looking forward to force overtime, forcing to round 3. Can they do it with this lineup against a very unpredictable EVOS Esports SG? Fatal 5 away, take away.
Yeah, I think right now EvilX is going to be someone you got to keep your eyes on. He's got an extremely strong early game CC lockdown that will change the turn of the fight very quickly. But however, Grok is going to be that person he's going to try and avoid. They're sending 3 members, 1-1 on each side, to get ready to assume lane priority.
Lane priority indeed. This is the matchup that we want to see. Potato going up against Rin onto the Thomas and Badang. I feel like Badang would be pretty much getting underpowered over this Thomas, because Thomas has a much better starting point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially at level 1. Thomas is just not going to let him do anything. Like, look at Potato. All he does is just try to push the wave and try to mitigate as much damage as possible. But he has to push back. He's got to be careful. EVOS is invading as much as they can. Lum gets hit by the CC, but that's not going to be enough. He quickly flickers out of there, and now they're going to try and contest for this River Crab.
Oh, this is what I like about Gore. He could just CC anywhere, and the point is so annoying to deal with. But then again, Team EVOS Esports, they're going to suffer the first blood. It will be onto Reborn's side, and it looks like EVOS are going to run away. Bambi, he's going to be in a lot of pain as Kaya is going to take down the kill, and a double kill comes in from Kaya onto that Badang and Gord.
Interesting.
I feel like they took the fight way too early. They still don't have level 4s yet.
No, they disrespected them completely. I mean, clearly the numbers was in Reborn's favor anyway, so I really don't understand why they just didn't give it up and then look to play on the bottom side of the map instead. I think they committed too many resources to that particular fight, and Reborn punished them fairly. And Evil, again, you gotta keep your eyes on EvilX. He was able to get on top of Gord, and you can't let that happen.
I mean, you know, you want to go with the Badang bat, go ahead, man. But again, do not underestimate the previous champions. And you know, we talk about the ghost haunting you from your past nightmares. This is, you know, somewhat like a statement that Reborn wants to do. But then again, look, getting cornered left and right. What a great move coming in from Bambi with the God stun and just lining things up.
Yeah, lining things up a little too perfectly there, but again, with that pick-off, that's going to help them so much when it's coming into this next upcoming fight. So they got to be extremely careful.
So the contestant coming in here for both teams. It looks like they want to find the right timing here, but MPL MY able to be landed down, and then the rest of the members of EVOS want to take this opportunity. But Bambi is in a lot of trouble. Thomas will be the one who get the first blood, and maybe double over here for Reborn. Reborn answering it with pride, and oh, Ogi shadow kill works it up so well, but then Soul, he needs to run away. He needs to dash forward. He's just playing with it, just toying with them with it stuff.
Shouldn't have dashed
but then no, it's a big mistake. Soul, and of course he's gonna fall down alongside his compatriot Badang over here.
Yeah, a 2-for-1 trade with on top of Turtle. I'm not so sure if that was the greatest trade in the world. As you can see, Reborn is still ahead in gold, so probably not the best idea to get Greed out at the very end. So, unfortunate, but that just gives Reborn a better chance at carrying this game full throttle. But keep your eyes on JPL. He's going to be looking for these windows, and so far, if he is able to hit enough people with the middle fire before they get to OD or Bambi, I think OD or Bambi has his work cut out for him.
I mean, that Mjolnir Fury was really on point. The problem is that the follow-ups weren't strong enough. Yes, they do get some kills, but again, it's a trade kill. They were chasing Bambi all the way, which kind of disengaged from their initial plan to fight as a team.
Well, yes, true, I agree, but again, that's what Reborn want to do. They want to isolate Bambi away, but they sacrificed Turtle in response. So, it's pretty good that Reborn was able to pick up a couple of kills there. If not, I'm pretty sure EVOS would have been even or at least ahead in gold.
So that fight itself, or that skirmish itself, was a trade, right? It was like basically an equal trade. Oh, Evo though, he's gonna get melted down! And again, the Gord ultimate just proves so painful. If you're just stuck in one point, or you just stun everybody there, that would be much. But again, EVOS have to respond here because Reborn is taking their top tier turrets in ease.
Yeah, this is becoming a little difficult to play the game just for now. But I mean, Soul is doing a lot of work across the map here. No matter what they do, they will be able to take that. They do
Turtle
trade.
resurrecting soon.
They traded well though.
Can he finish this off?
By this thing, he's
he's
unable to though.
It's considered gone at this point.
Killing
Yeah, but then there will be a trade kill coming in from the major set here.
down.
It will be EVOS Esports to land the double kill instead. But then, look at this, only 2 tags. Where is the follow-up? It looks like Soul has to come in, has to fight this as well. And he will pull it up here. But for Thomas, getting the kill. And another kill coming in for Reborn. Reborn is just trading kills into their favor. So he is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, because it will be Evil X getting the kill. It looks like Reborn, they found their footing in this unfamiliar ground plane coming in from EVOS.
Yeah, I mean, EVOS just overextending easily. You can see them trying to move forward. Oh no, Bambi is in trouble. He has to flicker out.
I mean, you know, Bambi, one thing bad about the Gord is the speed or the movement speed is very, very slow. So he really needs to time his positioning really well. He's one of the mages that doesn't have a juke skill. He has to kind of get a spell that can help him to run away. And that's about it.
Yeah, he's extremely immobile here. That's why I told you in the beginning of the game, you gotta keep your eyes on Evil X. His job is to make sure Gord can't do his own job.
Yep, indeed. But then, however, Bana will get 1 kill over here. I'm looking at the battle. And before that hand, Kaya comes in for the return kill. Grok is able to take down Kaya down. But Kaya getting a double kill down over there unofficially. And now EVOS had to fall back. They don't have any ADCs to continue on this fight.
Not enough damage, but at least they got rid of who was important. Odir, Bambi, Potato, both going down in trade for Kenpachi. Looks so worth it for Reborn.
I just feel like if EVOS continues on to take on this fight, I feel like it's not going to be that situational. It's not going to be that victory that they're going to go in, because in terms of comfortable heroes and, you know, all the meta heroes that are in here, Reborn has the upper advantage.
Yeah, I do agree.
EVOS, on the other hand, they have to know how Gord and Badang works in this composition. So far so good. I do see some that really work, but the follow-up isn't there. And once those heroes fall, there's no point taking the fight already, because he only left the tanks. There's nobody to carry on the damage. Don't expect Hayabusa to do that, because Hayabusa only can take down 1 hero at a time, not multiple heroes in the same time. So it's very, very tough for them to execute a potential good team fight.
Yeah, I agree. And I think a lot of it has to do with Evil X. With that Righteous Glory, he slows down. Oh, hold on, Kenpachi did get a catch out to Soul!
Oh, Soul though! He's gonna get killed! And now, even though JPL wanting to save this, it will be the Grok that gets the kill. Lunos will get Gord over here. Now, Team EVOS Esports, they are down by members and they're going to go down hard! They're gonna get 4 members getting slain down here. Badang, he needs to do something. He needs to go up there and at least get this turret. But again, the win comes into Reborn because they get 1 turret and 4 heroes in trade-off.
Yeah, 4 heroes in trade. I'm not so sure how this is working out. I think EVOS understand that eventually they will scale into this game very, very well. However, Reborn, they've got a marksman. That's what EVOS is missing out. They are just dedicating their one ultimate combo where Potato jumps in while having JPL with a big ult, one or the other engaging, and having Odir Bambi use his ultimate to annihilate people. I think that's what they're banking on right now.
Reborn at the same time, they have the guns, but then again, can they make it work? Hayabusa will get the kill onto Lunos. Kenpachi just running away into dear life. And EVOS, they're going to aggressively take this floor into contest. They have to be careful though, because Reborn at the moment They have a lot of firepower. They don't want to take this up fight. Million Fury will land a few couple of people, but then look at EVOS. EVOS, they're just taking down that Reborn. Reborn, they had no chance though. However, Tamos gets a double kill over here. Triple kill, skippity papa. Potato running away for his dear life. He wants to run away into safety, but Rin is not gonna let it go, even though with the wall, Rin able to take down Badang, and it will be a team wipeout.
I don't think Solo can take this. He needs help. He needs help. They're all solo. They're all gonna die here, aren't they? They're all gonna die here, aren't they? Oh, look at that! Oh, thank goodness!
Wow!
Thank goodness! So they will be able to take Lord whatsoever without losing a single member. But a really good fight from Reborn there. EVOS, I mean Badang, he was trying his best, but was not enough damage.
And this is where you said that comparing to all the fighters in his class, Badang is not fitting in that particular space. You know, you had Thomas, you know, just finishing off. You can see that even though under turret, there's nothing much you can do. Thomas was just too fast and, you know, just racking up this Badang.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's where it gets a little difficult for EVOS SG to play the game. So right now they're looking for like some kind of engage. They want their combo to hit the big ticket targets. They want to hit Silo, they want to hit Long with their ultimate. But the problem is once Rin gets into the backline, right now Bambi's having a hard time trying to peel these guys off of himself.
Oh no, EVOXP will get caught up by the wall of Grog and the rest of the members, just punishing him for being stuck over there. But then again, what is their follow-up? EVOS, they've been failing in terms of the scrimmages for a very couple of times. They're going to lose turrets over here. Can they at least struck or segregate the members of Reborn for the good fight?
Let's double check the items real quick before Lord hits in. Before that final fight, it looks like Carrie's only got 2 items. I mean, this Lord is pretty much going to go down, but I don't think they can force anything just yet unless Kenpachi can actually get a catch somewhere.
I feel like God at the moment, he needs to get the items, he needs to set up his teammates really right, fully, and don't get caught in any exploit, because he's going to be the first target that they're going to aim, and then after that, anyone else over here. Badang at the same time, he needs a lot of support coming in from the rest of the teams. You know, he is not a fighter who can just pop up alone. He needs help from the rest of the team. So if EVOS at this moment they want to succeed, they really need to get the initiation right as a team, not just individual playstyles.
Oh, this might be it. Oh, they get the catch, but Rin is able to get out as soon as possible. I don't think he had the ult ready or was in range to set it up to find that follow-up. But really unfortunate because that was so close.
Good news is Team Reborn, they have map control. They have every single resources in their hand. They can wait for the next Luminous Lord to come on board and they can get the Lord. However, they have to be careful though. If they were to extend the time, it looks like EVOS might have a second chance to go back into this game.
Yeah, it's such a stalemate right now. You can see that there is a clear goal discrepancy. But closing out this game with that composition, especially when you have to deal with something that can wave play so well, like Gord and Badang, it's just how are you going to break into their inhibitors unless you have Lord? So again, 3-minute rule applies. This next upcoming Lord is going to be a make it or break it for Reborn.
I feel like Reborn as well, they really need to keep Silo like really on farm, because he's supposed to be the late game hero. He's supposed to get all the damage later on. The problem is he has 3 deaths, 0 kills. Even though with the Endless Battle and the Wind Talker, he really needs to get up as much fun as possible, then only decide to push and penetrate into the defenses.
Yeah, I mean 45 more seconds until EVOS can try to steal away the Lord from Reborn. If not, they're just going to keep wave clearing again and again and again. So expect to see this until Lord comes back up in the next 35 seconds or so, because Reborn are in no position to force any fights under turret.
And you know, one of our commenters said, Kenny, or you know what, Jason, he mentioned that Rin, Thomas, 11-0-5, 0 deaths at the moment, 11 kills.
Yeah, he's doing an especially good job at just completely controlling the game and making sure that Oh Dear Bambi is not having a good time.
I mean, Oh Dear Bambi is really not having a good time. 6 deaths. Very rare to see Bambi getting a lot of deaths, especially for a caliber player as him.
Yeah. I mean, he got punished extremely hard wherever he was trying to make a move. But I think that's the way you just have to play the game, especially if you're in Reborn shoes. Now Lord is back up. Do they want to try and force something out here?
Who would be the best? Okay, I think Rin would be the best hero to go one-on-one with Lord at the moment.
One-on-one here?
with probably the ultimate and
That's
just getting
true.
the regen properly.
That's true.
Because I feel like Silo, he's still under farm.
Yep.
Long is under farm.
Yep.
Kenpachi and Evil, don't need to say. So Rin is the one that could go in, but imagine if let's say Rin goes in, who will do damage towards this team of EVOS if they want to push in for the fight?
Yeah, I think right now we won't need to force something here. They're buying too much time and EVOS is scaling very hard into the game. Let's double check the items. I'm pretty certain that they're already building up to their third item. Yep. Blade of Heptasy is already built, as well as the Endless Battle on the Hayabusa. Oh, Blade of Despair just purchased. They are setting up for the big plays. Badang, oh, Thunder Bell.
101. Thunder Bell onto Badang. This is the third item, I think, that we couldn't see.
He's gonna be hitting people like a truck.
But right now, EVOS, they know that something's wrong. They don't see.
Oh, they got the catch.
Here.
They got the catch.
Okay, Grot able to go over here with Lunox, and then maybe more to kill. Maybe they're just gonna ignore this Lord play. Gonna deny it here by Carry. He's able to take down Hayabusa way above the battlefield. Look at that damage! For the damage, but they're not able to kill anyone over there. It looks like EVOS, they don't have any more damage dealers in hand except for God. God's gonna use the ultimate, taking down one, taking down two, maybe more to come. No, it will be an immortality being popped up over here, and that will stall the game at the moment. Oh dear baby, do you want more than? Nope, I don't think so. That's about it. What went wrong over there? I mean, it feels like EVOS at the moment trying to deny the Lord. But then again, Hayabusa was way out of there because of the Ogi shadow kill. He couldn't have any backup from his teammates.
Yeah, as of right now, Potato, you got to keep your eyes on him for these last coming fights because he is looking to kill somebody as soon as possible, and he needs to hit multiple people again and again and again with that ultimate. And I think that's that opportunity that he's waiting for. His team can find good windows to collapse, lock them up, to set up these big ults. However, the moment those ults are down, that's all they have. They've got nothing else afterwards.
Looks like Carry has been pretty much farmed, picking up the Winter Trussion and of course the Athena Shield. So this is going to be a very, very fun carry to see because the carry can actually go one-on-one as well with the Lord. So now it gives so many options for Reborn to play the perfect Lord take.
Oh, this is such a drag of a game because EVOS, they're not in any position to force any fights.
Correct.
Reborn need to force a fight, but
they're not doing
Lord.
it. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, they need Lord right now, and this might be it. This might be the final fight that makes it or breaks it for the team.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a bait though. But no, Silo's going to start things off over here. The rest of the members of EVOS, they want to take down one member time, at least try to disengage or deny the Lord. Yes, they managed to deny the Lord, but then EVOS in a lot of trouble. It looks like JPL able to land the Mjolnir Fury perfectly, but then Potato getting burned down so easily by the opposite team. Gord, oh dear Bambi, could he do something over here? But so getting caught over there, and no way he is able to survive that. It's going to be a long cooldown in the graveyard before coming back to the battle, and this is Reborn's time. They want to take down Soul, and this is their moment to get the Lord and push for the victory.
Yep. Now this is going to be a lot. This is going to be so huge for Reborn. They need to end this game soon. Because if they don't, they're going to hit... EVOS is going to hit max items. And once they have max items, you gotta bet that they will find some kind of a nasty engage to wipe their team. They have to be so careful in these upcoming fights.
So great kudos to Kenpachi, just coming in with a divine judgment, flicker it out, catching off Soul Hayabusa. And this is where the moment comes in play. Can Reborn seize this opportunity? Can they stop faltering down here? Because if I'm truthfully been told, Reborn right now, they have the biggest advantage in terms of team fight at this moment if they don't get caught up or don't get trapped up. With the Lord,
yeah,
with the Lord, with the Lord.
With the Lord, then yeah,
Six
that
men,
definitely
six men.
changes. But, I mean, here it comes. This is going to be the final, the finale of these bout. Unless EVOS is able to turn this around, kill the entire team, take Lord, and then look to push and break into an inhibitor somewhere, I don't think this game, is ending anytime soon.
Look at the Lord, man.
He is clutched into the wall, but
He's
he's
going to slash down there on the turret. No, here comes the final push. Team RB, Reborn, can you reborn this right now? But then, look at the middle of the Fury, coming at the right time! Oh my goodness, hold your Pepe, it's gonna continue forward. RB, they're losing Pepe left and right. Can they continue to push this fight? I don't think so. Kenpachi is getting hammered down by Potato. Potato's gonna use the wall, it's not gonna catch anybody. And a great defense coming in from EVOS Esports side. However, 2 turrets down. 2 turrets down.
I'm just in. This is so frustrating to me. Reborn has what? Wait, hold on. The Shadow Kill has been popped. Another fight.
Oh no! Midoriya Fury again! Immortality. Wall power onto Kaya. Kenpachi's gonna run the hell out of there. But then look at this. They're not gonna continue that because they don't have the firepower that they need.
Yeah, they really don't. This is so hard to watch because Reborn have such a clear-cut answer. EvilX just needs to run Bambi down because he's just too tanky for the rest of his team. They need to make sure that they cut down JPL or at least hold him still before he uses that ult.
Soul picking up the immortality already. He wants a second chance in life. And now maybe more to come. This is gonna be our very first series. We might see a 20-minute game on board. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just fighting. Or Reborn was just fighting for OT. And now,
oh man,
look at Stuns come in here.
Look at how sick of they are.
Stalemate game here. But then anything can happen. One opening, one exploit can just be the make or the break of the game and the team. EVOS, they really need to have to follow up.
Yep, they really need. Brilliance is coming up. This might be big if they get the catch. No catch is found. JPL doesn't have enough rage just yet to pop his ult to do a major follow-up. But they understand. I mean, EVOS understands clearly what they have to do. Catch 3 people off with a big Nino Fury ult and look for a big engage!
Oh, Shadow Kill. Not landing that. Slowly, you don't need to rush things up here.
Just keep swimming, I guess. Very slow.
Just keep swimming.
Oh,
You know, this is gonna be like a very slow-paced chess game. But Ace, he's gonna land a lot of damage onto himself because Lunox is so powerful. Finally, the final tier 3 turret has been exposed. Ladies and gentlemen, EVOS Esports are now hovering across their base. The final thing that stands in their way, it is their own Nexus base. Reborn right now. They just need this final push.
I'm already so sick of this matchup because both teams know exactly what they have to do, but it's so hard because they know it just takes one fight to end it all.
Now here's the thing, Reborn, they're gonna wait for this lot. Okay, they're gonna wait for this lot.
They are, yeah.
The answer or the question is, can EVOS Esports steal away this lot?
Wait, hold on. They could look to set up a trap here. Potentially, they could just all disappear into the brush and just hope that somebody face checks or somebody doesn't check the brush, or instead clear up the waves, look to do it again. Oh, interesting. They're just gonna make Carrie solo it by herself, and they're gonna keep the pressure on. Hopefully, EVOS doesn't notice.
EVOS, I think they should be able to notice as well.
Wait, hold on. Badang is getting caught on the top side of the map.
Oh, Badang, he's gonna get racked down here by Lunos and Kaya, both of them. The Lord will be denied, but again, you lose only one member.
They should end it right now.
Oh, they're gonna begin! Oh my goodness! RB, Reborn, they're gonna force overtime! Game 3 is coming, but EVOS, wait a minute. They're coming back though. What is going on? Still not finished yet. The rest of the members of Reborn, they are holding on to the ground. They have members. It's over already, ladies and gentlemen. The minions just keep punching forward, and Reborn forces Game 3. We're gonna move on for our very first Game 3.
Oh my goodness, what a game. Finally coming to a conclusion with Reborn. Finding a mistake on Potato, catches him off, and they use that to end the game. Well done to Reborn after a long, grueling match.
That was very slow paced, but most importantly to the player's perspective, they are able to secure the victory. I felt like, you know, this could be, it's already like, you know, the late game. The drafting and the firepower coming in from Reborn, it's somewhat 70 to 80%. But the execution, they are very passive. They have to wait for lords to come in. They have to wait for those pick-offs, which EVOS is hell no way is going to give them.
Yep.
And it just drags up to the time. Unfortunately for EVOS, they don't have the firepower they need. Badang, he just got caught off guard. This Badang is totally different than the previous Badang, and Bambi wasn't in full potential onto that gourd.
And see, that was kind of the issue here. They didn't have a dedicated marksman to have the DPS to
Correct,
really,
they don't have marksman as well.
yeah, to take on these full-on team fights because, oh look, we did our full combo, we've done everything, we tried to burst you out, and now if we don't kill your primary targets, it just doesn't matter because your carry, if she is still alive or if Lunox is still alive at the very end, is still going to out DPS our entire team. So that